Welcome back to No Passport Required, where we explore the world from the comfort of your favorite chair. It's that magical time of year again. The air is getting crisp, the days are getting a little shorter, and America's landscapes are about to put on a show. Yep, we're talking about that glorious season of pumpkin spice everything, cozy sweaters you forgot you owned, and of course, those incredible, vibrant leaves. From the fiery reds of the East Coast to the shimmering gold of the West, fall in America is pure magic. In this video, we're hitting the road to find the absolute best places to see this spectacle for yourself. We'll count down the top spots across the country, and you'll definitely want to stick around, because I'm going to reveal a sleeper spot that might just have the most spectacular autumn colors you've ever laid eyes on. So grab a warm drink, get comfortable, and let's go. The countdown begins. Our journey kicks off in a place of dramatic beauty, where waterfalls and deep gorges get framed by an explosion of color. Starting our countdown at number 10 is Hocking Hills, Ohio. Tucked away in southeastern Ohio, this region is a Midwestern gem that really shows off in the fall. It's a landscape carved by nature itself, with towering cliffs, massive caves, and serene forests that become a canvas of brilliant red, orange, and gold. The peak season here usually hits in mid-October, making it a perfect spot for an autumn getaway. Just imagine hiking the trail at Conkle's Hollow with panoramic treetop views for miles, or walking the path from Old Man's Cave to Cedar Falls with nothing but the sound of waterfalls and crunching leaves. For a truly unique view, check out Ash Cave, the biggest recessed cave in the state, where the massive overhang creates a perfect natural frame for all that golden foliage. Hocking Hills offers a more peaceful, less crowded experience, and it's perfect for anyone just looking to soak in the season. From the Midwest, we're heading south to a region of rolling hills and unbelievably dense forests. Coming in at number 9, we have the Ozarks of Arkansas. The Ozarks are often overlooked for more famous fall destinations, but trust me, the Ozark National Forest puts on a spectacular and surprisingly long color show. The Ozark Highlands Scenic Byway is basically a ribbon of road twisting right through the mountains, offering one incredible vista after another. The real beauty here is how rugged and unspoiled it all feels. One of the best ways to experience it is to just get out and hike. Trails like the one to White Rock Mountain give you these stunning panoramic views of valleys saturated with the deep reds of black gum trees, the vibrant oranges of maples, and the bright yellows of hickories. The season here is also super generous, with colors often starting in mid-October and stretching into early November. It's proof that sometimes the most stunning autumn displays happen way off the beaten path. Next up, we're heading to the Pacific Northwest, where fall colors are set against epic waterfalls and dramatic river gorges. At number 8 on our list is the Columbia River Gorge, which straddles the border of Oregon and Washington. This is where the mighty Columbia River carved its way through the Cascade Mountains, creating a landscape that is just grand on an epic scale. In the fall, usually from late September to mid-October, the gorge's forests of big-leaf maple and cottonwood trees turn these brilliant shades of yellow and gold, which contrast beautifully with the dark basalt cliffs and evergreen firs. Driving the historic Columbia River Highway is an absolute must, with stops at iconic spots like the Crown Point Vista House for unbelievable views. But the real magic happens on the trails. A hike to Multnomah Falls, Oregon's most famous waterfall, becomes even more incredible when it's framed by autumn leaves. The Columbia River Gorge is here to prove that fall foliage isn't just an East Coast thing. Now, let's head back across the country to a place so rich in biodiversity, its fall color display is one of the longest and most varied in the entire world. Our number 7 spot goes to the Great Smoky Mountains of North Carolina and Tennessee. This place is a UNESCO World Heritage Site for a reason, and autumn is when it truly puts on its greatest show. With over 100 species of native trees, the mountainsides just erupt in this complex tapestry of color that can last for weeks. Here, it's all about elevation. The show starts way up in the highest elevations around mid-September. Then, as the weeks go by, that wave of color slowly rolls down the mountains, hitting the mid and lower elevations between mid-October and early November. This means you can visit almost any time in October and find peak colors somewhere. Scenic drives along the Blue Ridge Parkway or up to Kuwohi, the park's highest point, offer these breathtaking vistas that just seem to go on forever. We're just getting warmed up on our tour of America's autumn wonderlands. If you're enjoying this virtual road trip and already dreaming of your next fall adventure, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more journeys like this one, and we'd love for you to come along for the ride. All right, let's get back to it as we head into classic New England territory, a region that basically owns the word autumn. Taking the number 6 spot are the Berkshires in western Massachusetts. Just a few hours from Boston and New York City, this area of rolling hills and charming towns delivers that quintessential, postcard-perfect New England fall experience. The foliage here is a brilliant mix of fiery reds, glowing golds, and deep oranges, and it typically peaks between late September and mid-October. Honestly, one of the best ways to see the Berkshires is just by driving. Take the legendary Mohawk Trail Scenic Byway, and be sure to stop at the famous hairpin turn for an incredible overlook. Or, drive up Mount Greylock, the highest point in Massachusetts, for views that stretch across 3 states. But don't just stay in the car. Explore charming towns like Stockbridge, hike a piece of the Appalachian Trail, or grab some fresh cider donuts at a local orchard. The Berkshires offer that perfect blend of nature, culture, and fall coziness. From Massachusetts, we're heading west to the soaring peaks of the Rocky Mountains. At number 5, we have Aspen, Colorado. Now, you hear Aspen and you probably think of snow, but its autumn season is arguably even more beautiful. This is where you can see entire mountainsides painted a single, breathtaking, shimmering gold. It's all thanks to the state's iconic aspen trees, which turn a brilliant yellow all at once. The peak viewing time is short, but absolutely spectacular, usually happening in the last 2 weeks of September. The most photographed spot here is the Maroon Bells, where photographers and nature lovers flock to capture the Twin Peaks, reflected in Maroon Lake, framed by a sea of golden aspens. Another must-do is driving the scenic Independence Pass, which winds its way up to the Continental Divide with jaw-dropping views the whole way. For a more immersive experience, hiking trails like Cathedral Lake will take you right through the heart of these golden forests, where it feels like the leaves are literally glowing from within. All right, let's swing back to the Midwest for a destination that's been called the best in the U.S. for fall foliage more than once. Claiming our number 4 spot is Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Wild, remote, and ruggedly beautiful, the UP offers an autumn experience that's second to none. With over 7 million acres of forest, the landscape just explodes into an incredible palette of reds, oranges, and yellows. The season here arrives early, usually starting in mid-September and peaking between the last week of September and the first week of October. A trip to the UP is a true adventure. Drive to Tahquamenon Falls State Park, where the famous root beer-colored river is flanked by a riot of fall color. Explore the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, where those famous sandstone cliffs are made even more dramatic with the vibrant foliage above. For one of the best views, head to the Porcupine Mountains and stand at the Lake of the Clouds overlook to gaze out on a seemingly endless valley of color. From the remote beauty of the UP, we head back east to one of the most iconic fall destinations in the world. Coming in at number 3 is Stowe, Vermont. Let's be honest, when people picture fall in New England, they're probably picturing a place that looks exactly like Stowe. With its charming village, white-steepled church, and the rolling green mountains, it's the postcard-perfect autumn escape. The foliage is legendary, with sugar maples providing some of the most vibrant reds and oranges you will ever see. The best time to visit is typically from late September through mid-October. There are so many ways to enjoy the beauty here. Take a scenic drive through Smuggler's Notch, a winding road that passes through towering cliffs. Hike up to the Stowe Pinnacle for breathtaking overlooks. Or for a unique perspective, take the gondola up Mount Mansfield, Vermont's highest peak, for panoramic views of the entire valley ablaze with color. We're down to our final two spots, and these are two of the most iconic autumn experiences in all of America. Our runner-up, at number 2, isn't a single place, but an epic journey, the Blue Ridge Parkway. Winding for 469 miles through the mountains of Virginia and North Carolina, this scenic drive is known as America's favorite drive for a very good reason. In the fall, it becomes a constantly changing masterpiece of color. Because the parkway covers such a huge range of elevations, the fall color season is incredibly long. The show starts in the highest peaks in late September and slowly descends into the valleys, with peak colors lasting well into late October. This means you can drive the parkway for weeks and constantly find new areas at their absolute best. Popular stops like Rough Ridge and Graveyard Fields in North Carolina are famous for their stunning vistas, and driving the Lynn Cove Viaduct as it snakes around Grandfather Mountain is an unforgettable experience when the surrounding slopes are on fire. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Our number 1 spot. The secret location I teased at the beginning. While many places on this list are classics, our top spot has been gaining some serious recognition, and it offers a unique combination of stunning natural beauty and incredible ways to experience the season. The best place to see fall foliage in America is the Hudson Valley, New York. Stretching along the historic Hudson River all the way from Westchester County to Albany, this region becomes a spectacle of fiery reds, oranges, and golds. The peak season here generally hits around mid-October, when the valley's rolling hills and dramatic cliffs are completely transformed. What makes the Hudson Valley so special is the sheer variety of ways to experience autumn. You can take a classic fall drive, hike to incredible overlooks in places like Minnewaska State Park, or see the colors from the water on a Hudson River cruise. You can walk across the walkway over the Hudson, the world's longest elevated pedestrian bridge, for insane 360-degree views. You can even take a hot air balloon ride. The valley is also dotted with historic mansions, charming towns, and countless farms for apple and pumpkin picking. It's this combination of breathtaking scenery and endless things to do that makes the Hudson Valley our number 1 pick. So there you have it. From the golden mountains of Colorado to the fiery forests of New England, America's autumn landscapes are just a powerful reminder of nature's beauty. We've journeyed all over the country, but honestly, this is just scratching the surface of all the incredible fall destinations out there. A little planning goes a long way. Remember that peak times can change every year based on the weather, so it's always a good idea to check a real-time foliage map before you head out. And be flexible. Sometimes the best views are on a road you never planned to take. Thank you for joining me on this colorful journey. I hope it's inspired you to get out there and do some leaf peeping of your own. Thank you for joining me on this colorful journey. I hope it's inspired you to get out there and do some leaf peeping of your own. If you enjoyed this trip through America's best fall foliage spots, please leave a like and comment below with a destination you'd love to see us feature next. We read every single one. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a trip. Until next time, happy travels.